Some of my best videos are made after I'm crushing a fucking workout. And let me explain why. Guys, I have to just get through it to you that when you actually get a fucking workout in, your frequency is at an elevated state. See, your frequency is everything. It is the predetermination to your success on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis, and probably throughout the whole lifespan that you're ever going to live, right? So I always emphasize, and I coach a lot of my guys on the sales calls on how to be better at cold calling, right? And one of the biggest things they tell me is, yo, like, dude, sometimes I'm just like not having good conversations. I'm calling for hours, nothing's happening. And ideally, I'm just so burnt out that I just don't have this energy. And we were role playing, and one of the guys was just, his energy was just not there. He was just like, yeah, you know, hey, what's going on, man? It's Javier. I'm from Douglas Elliman. I'm just calling about your home for sale. And I was like, bro, your frequency is so low that I understand why you'd feel this way if you're on cold calls for like 4 hours and everybody's cursing you out and nobody's picking up. I get why your frequency would want to be low, because you're not getting the results you want and it's unmotivating. Yes, 100%. That's understandable. It is normal to feel this way, right? But I told him, what if I was actually a guy that was actually looking to sell my house? What if I was an actual potential client, but you're calling me with such low frequency, so low energy, no enthusiasm? I'm not going to work with you. Like, if I'm thinking about putting my house on the market, I'm going to work with the guy that's calling me with the energy and that's like motivated and like has that just enthusiasm to the call. Like, hey, it's Javier with Douglas Elliman. What's going on, brother? Oh shit, what's up, man? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, my house didn't sell, you know, blah, blah, blah. Fucking bada bing, bada boom, right? So the whole point is that your frequency is going to dictate not just how people perceive you, but how you interact with other people. And that's why I'm a big avid believer of just getting my frequency to the highest state possible. And that is why working out is one of the easiest ways to get there, because they say that when you want to elevate your mental state and get your frequency high, you have to elevate your physical state. That's what Tony Robbins said, right? And it's very true, because when have you ever gone to the gym, no matter how shitty your day is, how bad you've been feeling, when have you ever gone to the gym and left the gym feeling like shit? Usually your energy's higher, you've got a lot more attitude, good attitude, you've got a lot more motivation, you feel that confidence because you just pumped it, your muscles are looking nice and juicy and pumped. Like, when have you ever gone to the gym and gone out and been like, damn, I fucking regret doing that? You never do. And when you do shit like that, you end up actually having a better outlook on the rest of your day, which entails that if you have a better outlook on the rest of your day and you're going to be communicating with other humans and people and even with yourself, those are going to be a lot more efficient, a lot more productive, a lot more just genuine, better conversations. And a lot of people misunderstand this. You need to get your frequency, your mental state needs to be at its highest performing possible for you to actually feel like you're winning. And like I say, guys, I make the best videos and I never plan these videos. I'm always just like on the fly. What's at the top of my head? What am I currently thinking about? What could I bring to you guys that is going to bring you guys value? And I've realized that the best way to bring you guys value is to tell you stories, because I could sit here and tell you, yeah, elevate your frequency, but a lot of you guys are just going to listen to me and be like, well, you don't understand because I'm just depressed, like, or I don't have like a gym membership, like I don't even have a car to go to the gym. Bro, I know exactly how you feel. I was a kid that all I did was wake up, beat my meat, and play fucking Call of Duty. Like, literally, that was my life. And I was like 19, 20 years old. So imagine, like 20 years old, just spanking my shit every day, watching fucking TikToks and Instagram reels, watching pointless videos on YouTube, binge watching TV shows, playing Call of Duty. I know what it's like to just not have that motivation. I would still go to the gym, yes, but I just wasn't disciplined. I was lacking that mental like strength to be able to get myself and stay at the elevated state, right? Because just because you work out doesn't mean that you're going to be at an all-time frequency, right? That's another thing too. You can work out, go home, eat like 5,000 calories, and then get the itis and now you're just sluggish and slow. So don't get it twisted. Don't think just because you go to the gym, like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the gym and everything's good. No, I was going to the gym and I was literally coming back home and just going on my PlayStation and just playing video games. And that would lower my frequency, because ideally, what am I doing? Like, I'm just getting that dopamine rush for no reason, playing and shooting shit, and I'm not really actually doing anything with my life, right? I wasn't making meaningful conversations. I wasn't having actual connections with people, virtually probably, but what about my loser friends that were also doing the same shit, right? So it's all about just understanding that it's so easy. It's a lot easier to get your frequency elevated, but it's really hard to keep it and maintain it. And that's the important thing you guys need to understand. You need to get to a high frequency, but then you need to learn how to maintain that frequency. So you need to learn how to stay in that elevated state. And things that I like to do that keep me in an elevated state is I'll do another quick workout if I'm feeling like my energy's going down. So let's say I just crushed the workout, I'm banging out sales calls, things aren't going so well, nobody's picking up, it's just been like a horrible day of phone calls. I'll literally just fucking sit down, I'll bang out a set of push-ups, and I'll feel like I'm good again. And I'll be like, all right, boom, 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 quick little 20 push-ups, get that dopamine hit, get back in the game, get back in the zone, and then continue working. Or sometimes I'll go read a book, or I'll call a friend that, you know, I know has a good energy, and just be like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, how you doing, man? Are you crushing it? Yeah, bro, I just locked up 4 deals right now. Fucking crushing it. Wow, dude, that's amazing. And then I'll be like, yo, my guy's crushing it. I gotta step it up. I gotta step it up. And things like that, you know. I'll put on a good podcast. If you're gonna be on YouTube, you should be listening to shit like this, you know, like things that are gonna help motivate you, not fucking some guy just eating noodles and shit in front of his TV. Like you guys need to understand that you need to be putting value into your brain all day. If it's not valuable to you, why are you gonna waste time? Why are you gonna waste time on it? Like, what is the point of wasting time on something that is not going to bring you value? Like, what really is the point of that, right? Like, what do you get from watching a YouTube video of some guy traveling the world? Yeah, it might be cool, but like, are you traveling the world? Are you doing what he's doing? You guys need to understand, like, the frequency is going to be the number one thing that is going to affect not just the rest of your day, but it's going to affect your months, your years, and essentially your life. I make these videos because sometimes these ideas just pop to my head, and I honestly just feel like it's important for me to just portray how I'm feeling to you guys, and see if there's anybody else out there that has these same ideas and feelings or things that you've gone through that you can relate to, that you can look at me and say, dude, Javi, yo, you know what? Like, I resonate with this, man. I am this kid right now that goes home and plays video games and watches porn, and I'm just like, I'm not aligned, and you know, I need somebody to tell me what I need to do, and I'm telling you what you need to do. You need to get out there. You need to go hit the gym, find a gym membership. I don't care what it is, what gym. You can go to Crunch Planet Fitness. I go to Planet Fitness sometimes because I like the lighting. They have a nice chest press machine there. I'm not going to get off topic, but go to the gym. Find somebody to go with you to the gym. Hold yourselves accountable. Look, bro, we got to lock in. We got to get our bodies right. Let's make it a thing to go 4 to 5 times a week. If I don't want to go, you motivate me. If you don't want to go, I motivate you. And get yourself in the gym. Maybe, oh, I don't have a car, I have no access. Okay, you could go for runs around your block. You can do some home workouts, do some push-ups every day, find a little chair, just do some dips. Dude, during COVID, I didn't go to the gym, but what I did was I worked out at home with my dad. We all just, literally in a 1-bedroom apartment with no space, I was working out in a living room, doing fucking chest dips on a chair. I was using my, you know, the doors, the framing of the door. I was using the frames of the door to bang out pull-ups because I had no fucking options. That was it. I didn't have like access to a gym, but I had to make it work. You got to make it do. You can't make excuses. You can't tell yourself that there's this because of this, I can't do this, because of that, I can't do that. You just got to find a way to do it. You have to do something, whether it's a run, you go skateboarding, you're going to go to the park across the street, play some basketball with the boys. Like, get out there, do some shit. Get yourself in a physical state where you're just elevating that frequency. I promise you guys, there's a reason why I'm making this video with this energy and with this enthusiasm, because I just crushed a 3-hour fucking chest workout, shoulder workout. There's a reason. If I would have just woke up off the wake up and tried to take a video right now, I'd be like, yo guys, you know, gotta lock in. Gotta lock in, man. Gotta lock in. But you see the difference? That's somebody that just woke up, didn't hit the gym, has no ambition, no discipline, no frequency elevation, compared to somebody who just crushed the workout, did 30 minutes of cardio that I did not want to do, and now I'm making this video trying to inspire you guys. There's a reason my body's starting to look the way it's fucking looking and I'm getting all fucking jacked. It's because I'm actually putting in the pain. I'm actually putting in the work, bro. I didn't look like this when I was fucking 19, 20 years old. I was a fat fuck. And then I was a skinny fuck before that. So I know what it's like to be a skinny fuck and then become a fucking big fat teddy bear. I know exactly what it's like to have milkable titties because I had milkable titties. They're still a little milkable, but at least I got some fucking mass to it, right? It's gonna take time, guys. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen. You're not just gonna wake up tomorrow and be fucking disciplined and jacked. But you gotta take those steps. I'm fucking rooting for you guys. Let's fucking go.